Hey guys, Robbie Webster here. I just thought I'd squeak in a quick DVD update before bedtime. That's why I'm dressed like this. So let's get it started. The first one I haven't opened this yet, but I've seen it recently, so I don't need to open it and watch it before I put it in the update. But it's an Australian movie called Ned Kelly. It stars Heath Ledger, Orlando Bloom, and Naomi Watts. And this is I think it's pretty well unknown, because I didn't even, when did this come out? It came out in 2004, I had never heard of it. And it's actually a really cool movie. It's about, basically, it's like Australia's version of Robin Hood. But it's a true story. I'm not sure, I don't think Robin Hood is a true story, but this is a true story. It's about a guy named Ned Kelly who is basically like a bandit, and he robs banks and other types of things, and gives the money to the poorer people where he came from. And it's just a really cool movie, and it's definitely worth checking out if you haven't seen it. And you can actually, I picked this up for $3 at Big Lots, which was a great deal. And I had it before. I bought it off of eBay for like $15, and I let my friend borrow it, and he still hasn't watched it. And I saw it there for $3, and I figured, well, I might as well just pick it up and let him keep that copy. So if you see this, you should get it. The next one is one of my all-time favorite comedy movies. Last update I had Happy Gilmore, and this one I have Billy Madison. And you should all know about this one by now. It's about Adam Sandler's character. He's basically a screw-up, and his dad tells him that he can't let him run his company unless he goes and graduates from high school. I guess he did graduate from high school, but his dad had paid off all the teachers. That's the only reason he graduated. So he goes back, and I think he does 3 weeks in each grade, or 2 weeks in each grade, and then he graduates from that grade if the teacher says he did good enough. So it's really funny, like watching him in the elementary classes with all the little kids. It's a good movie. The next one I got is my first Steelbook, and it's really cool because I think this was like either I think it was like $5. I got it on inetvideo.com, and that site was recommended to me by the DVD Update. And yeah, that's a really good deal. This is one of my favorite movies. Once again, I let a friend borrow it, and I never got it back. But getting it on Steelbook, it's got 2 discs. This is a great movie. I'm gonna watch this again probably within the next few days. Next one I got Gosford Park, which I had never seen before, and this was okay. It's kind of, I don't know. It gets a little hard to follow. Well, not really. It's not too bad. It's not like the best movie ever, but it's definitely interesting. It has a lot of good actors in it. Who's in this? I know the only one I can think of off the top of my head is Clive Owen, because he's one of my favorite actors. That's the reason I picked this up. But yeah. Let's see, who else is in this? Well, Robert Altman produced it. I believe he directed it as well. It doesn't say. Oh no, it does. Yeah, he directed it as well. Yeah, you should check this one out. I think this was another one of those $3 DVDs. Well worth $3. It's good. It's kind of a long movie though. The next 2, I'll show you them both at the same time, and I don't even need to say anything about these. Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters 2. And for some reason, I just never had them, and they're some of my all-time favorite movies. I don't even have to say anything about them, but you definitely have to get, these are a must-own DVD for any DVD collector. These are awesome. Next one, a Mel Brooks film, Spaceballs. This is one of my favorite Mel Brooks. It's probably my 3rd favorite Mel Brooks film. This one has John Candy and Rick Moranis in it. Rick Moranis is hilarious in this movie. I wish he would come back and do more. It seems like he doesn't. I haven't seen him in anything in forever, but he's a really funny actor. This is obviously a spoof of Star Wars. It's very funny. The next one I have is another movie which I had never seen, and this is a 3-hour-long movie, and I thought it was very good. And I can't believe that I had never seen this. It's Meet Joe Black with Brad Pitt and Anthony Hopkins, and it's basically death, like the Grim Reaper or whatever you want to call it, or actually it's like death itself. If death like came into human form, he came in the form of Brad Pitt, and he comes and tells Anthony Hopkins that he's gonna die in a certain amount of, or that he's gonna die, but he wants like him to be like his tour guide to the world. And I mean, you just have to watch this. This is a great movie. I recommend that. Next one is another Mel Brooks film, which is I don't know. It's close. It's either my second or my first favorite. It's close with Blazing Saddles. This is Robin Hood Men in Tights, and this is hilarious. This is so funny. You have to see this movie. It's a spoof of Robin Hood, and it has a surprisingly. I didn't even realize that he was in this because I haven't seen it since I was very young. Dave Chappelle's in it, and this is hilarious. But also, I don't have Blazing Saddles in my collection, but I will have it soon. I'm planning on getting that very soon. If you haven't seen Blazing Saddles, you need to check that out. But the last movie I have is a movie that I remember when this came out, and I wrote it off, and I said, that looks stupid. I'm never going to watch that. And it was like 10 years ago it came out. And for some reason, I just had that thought in my head, and I never watched it. But I saw it really cheap, and I picked it up, and it's amazing. K-Pax. This was a great movie. I couldn't believe how good this was. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen this movie, you need to. It's about this guy. What does he call himself? Prot. He calls himself Prot. It's played by Kevin Spacey, and he says that he's an alien, and he's from the planet K-Pax, and he says he's only visiting Earth for a small amount of time, and that he traveled here on a beam of light, and he's basically admitted into a psychiatric facility, and they're trying to figure out what's wrong with him or whatever. I'm not going to say too much more about this because there's a lot of cool things in it, and I don't want to give away anything. But if you haven't seen this one, you should check it out. So that's my DVD update for October 13th, 2009, and I'm not going to post this right away, so by the time you see it, it'll probably be a few days from now, just because I just posted my Happy Fall video as my response to Perry Hovermail's Fall video. So check that one out, and I hope you like this DVD update, and there will be another one shortly after this one, probably a week or so after this one, and also question and answers part 2 or volume 2 should be actually that one will probably be before the DVD update because I have quite a few questions. Well, I have enough to do the video, so, and I got some responses from some pretty cool people. I was really excited to have Perry actually send me some questions. He's my favorite YouTuber. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.